So recently, my wife decided to go on a 7-day cruise with a group of friends. 5 minutes after she left, I began working on some projects I wanted to get finished. I really wanted to surprise her with how much I could get done in a week and decided to document the process. As you can see in this picture, this is the entryway to my kitchen, and there is a cabinet in the wall. And next is the bathroom. I didn't think to take a picture of the bathroom before I touched it, but as you can see, it is pretty well unfinished. The washer and dryer moved out, but there's no trim. The walls are half-ass painted, and the floor is pretty dirty, and it just needs some real work to be completed. The morning went by pretty fast. I didn't record a whole lot because my time was chewed up by running back and forth to Hobbs Lumber and Hardware Store located in Edinburgh. I'm very thankful though because my buddy Justin and his son Maverick stopped over and they helped me get a lot of the trim up, fix some of the drywall, and we built a shelf above the washer and dryer and added a light for a little bit of ambience. I just spent the time prepping the walls, getting everything ready to paint, and that was the next step to get the paint on the walls. After everything was ready, it was finally time to primer. For a primer, I'm using a Kills brand. I think I got this gallon for $20 up at Walmart. Primering went pretty easy. Evan gave me a hand for most of it.
It's going to be some kind of beige or something.
Our bathroom is?
Yeah, that's the name of the color your mom picked out. It's like Mystic Beige or something like that.
Looking good in here.
Thanks. What do you think of the color?
Yeah,
I like it. I think it's going to look really nice with that white trim. I already painted the whole windowsill too because it was starting to look like crap.
So it took a while to cut everything in with color, as it usually does, because you have to be somewhat precise. But after everything was cut in, the color went on really well, and I actually really liked the color she had picked out.
Do I hear Miley? Is that you, puppy? Oh, that's smooth. What do you think of the color, old girl? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, old girl. What do you think of the color, huh?
So Monday morning came pretty quick. I had to button up a few things, but the walls in the bathroom were painted. The main agenda for Monday was going to be installing the sliding glass door entryway into the kitchen, really open it up. I was really excited to get this done and thankful for my brother-in-law Kelly, who stopped over to give me a hand with the big part of actually installing the door. Cutting a hole in the side of my house was just a little outside of my scope of skill, so I'm really thankful he was able to fit this into his schedule. Once the door was in, there was still a lot of buttoning up for me to do, trim work. I had to fix the ceiling to tie it in so it didn't look like crap. This took me quite a while and a few trips back and forth to Hobbs Lumber, but eventually I was able to get it all looking halfway decent and ready for a coat of paint. After the trim and ceiling was taken care of, I hopped back onto the bathroom project because there was still so much to do. Evan and I came up with the idea of adding a television into the bathroom. That way the wife can watch movies or a show when she's taking a bath, or when we're folding laundry. If you want to turn on some Little House on the Prairie, that would be nice too. It was a good addition to the bathroom and I think a major improvement in the home's value. So the next step was to mount the medicine cabinet to the wall. This proved to be a pretty difficult task just because it's kind of awkward and heavy, and I'm one guy trying to put a level on it and screw it to the wall all at once. But it is mounted to the wall now, and I only hope it doesn't come crashing off in the middle of the night. So that was Tuesday night, and the last final project for the night was to fix the grout in the bathroom floor. I was actually pretty excited to do this. I used a grout white pen, and it worked better than I could have possibly imagined, and I'm pretty excited how it all turned out. Wednesday came along pretty fast. I worked half a day in the morning and took some PTO in the afternoon to get a neck tattoo. Honestly, this was what I was really looking forward to. I had this planned out for about 6 weeks, and Matt from Code of Honor did an amazing job on my neck. Come on, old girl. Come on. So it is Thursday, May 1st. Yesterday I had the 6-hour session tattooing on my neck, fixed my line, looks pretty good. Today I'm going back for another 6 hours to get it finished up, getting the mandala around the neck here. Did it hurt? Yes. It freaking stung like you wouldn't believe. But was it worth it? Hell yeah. I love it. I love the design. You can see it kind of there. It wraps around the back of the neck. Maybe you didn't see it. But yeah, another 6 hours today. Walking pup real quick and then heading down there. Excited to see how it turns out, the final product. Thursday's tattoo session went really well. It ended up not taking the full 6 hours that I thought it would. He had it done in 3, making it a 9-hour tattoo. So I went for a motorcycle ride and then went back to the house to continue painting. I decided to take it a step further and paint the wall behind the stove and a cupboard. It didn't turn out as good as I had hoped it would, but it's still an improvement and makes the overall area look pretty nice.
It's not perfect, but that's pretty good. Okay, so what's up, guys? I finished all the projects at the house I want to get done. Now I'm on to the next project, which is the building for the wife's future massage business. Today we're going to be doing some painting here, which is going to be, this is going to be the carpeted entryway. It is 1:30 right now, Friday afternoon. She's going to be back Sunday. I want to see how much of this we can get done. So I'm going to get to it. No more talking, less talking, more working. That's my attitude. Let's get something done around here. Right, Miley?
Friday night went by relatively fast. I got quite a bit of painting done and was down on location for approximately 5.5 hours. I did get pretty hungry when I was working because I hadn't eaten yet that day and decided to order a pizza from Domino's in Meadville.
Where the hell is my pizza?
Finally, my pizza got there, and I couldn't be more excited. I used the coupon on the app and got the medium 2-topping pizza, which my toppings were pepperoni and mushroom.
That is hitting the spot. Making some good progress around here. Holy smokes, it's a bloody rainstorm. Crikey. We got the vinyl entryway painted the darker color, and then the main entryway here painted the lighter color. It's looking pretty good. But Miley, she was helping. She got a little paint on her, as you can see. But she's ready to get out of here. I'm ready to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow and see what we can get accomplished then. But for now, time to go do something else.
So finally, Saturday was here. The wife was to fly in at midnight on Saturday night, and I had a little extra help to get some more painting done. We made some really great progress and had a second coat on everything I did the night before, as well as coated the accent walls in the treatment rooms and got a coat of paint on the other walls in the treatment rooms. So we made a hell of a lot of progress in 2 days down there, and I am excited to see the wife's reaction when she not only sees what I did at the house, but at the office as well. So now for the final schedule, I am going to show a clip of the completed project of the house.